And so this shock here did not give us the drop we were hoping for. So I'm gonna take this piece, I'm gonna get rid of it, and then we'll end up with this. All right, so I just wanted to compare apples to apples here so we can see exactly what I've done. This collar is a bit narrower than this. There's a sleeve that goes over it. It actually bolts up just fine. Comes with a new nut. But as you can see, this shock here is from the bottom to bottom, it's 6.5 inches shorter. Just to be clear, I didn't go ahead and just cut the strut and chance it. I actually came up with the idea to make these like drop boxes to lower the mounting point of the shock, just to make sure that the control arm had enough movement, alignment could get back kind of in spec-ish, and that the truck would work how it was supposed to. It wouldn't freak out or anything like that. So that's what I came up with. Did some testing with that, brought it to an alignment shop, had them check it out, and then I decided to move forward with cutting and welding the shock at the same distance that that drop box had dropped the rear end. From basically the mount to the spring perch, we're at 17 inches, whereas this one, the mount to the spring perch, we're at 16. So there's actually a little bit of preload on the spring with this aftermarket shock. But from the eye to eye, from the center of this hole to the center of that one, we're at about 6.5. So this thing actually might sit a bit lower than anticipated, but very excited to see. So I'm going to put this together. The Beltec performance shocks come with their own bump stop, so I will be using a bump stop in the top mount and the Beltec supplied nut and hardware, and then factory hardware on the bottom. Now, as you can see, this is welded right to the body. Now this is welded basically right to the body as well. The only difference really is the spring perch here. So this one's quite deep, whereas this one is not. Now, am I worried about this? No. Would I prefer to have one like this? Yes, absolutely. And I'll probably order some. If I use a 2015 to 2022 F-150 front spring perch from Beltec, this should be the exact shape that I need. Then I'll be able to apply this and it will sit a lot nicer. Right now it fits, and I am going to use the isolator, but it doesn't sit. Obviously, it doesn't flow with the shape as nice as it would here. I'm not worried about it popping off or anything like that. There's tons of weight on the spring, and the spring has nowhere to go, really. But, you know, it just would look for a much cleaner install if I did it that way. So I'm going to slam these things together, slam them in, and see what it looks like. Look at this, eh? These are brand new shocks that I just, look at that. Haven't done a thing with them. Installing these things, the paint just fell off them. And it's like, come on, man. You're buying like a good product. I know I cut them up anyway, but it's just been falling right off. You want a popsicle? Yeah. Okay. So the rear shocks I'm using are actually a front strut for a 2009 to 2014 F-150. They're a Beltec 25001 street performance shock with just the spring perch on the bottom and the factory spring. This gives you about a 3-inch drop, but you can't go up any more than that. Like I said, there's a bit of preload on the spring. It's nothing crazy. It just feels a little bit stiffer than factory. The fronts are a Beltec 25027 for a 15 plus F-150 gas truck. These are a direct fit. They'll get you anywhere from stock ride height to a 3.5-inch drop using stock coil spring of the Lightning. Actually rides pretty good. I feel like the tires obviously take some ride quality away from it, but that's the price you pay. They're a 305 3524. Put 9,000 kilometers on this setup since July of 2022, and I plan on putting a lot more on it next year. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're looking to order these parts and what parts I used, I got the link in the bottom in the description below. You can get them at Northern 4-Wheel Drive. That's where I got mine. They've actually hooked us up where they've given me a discount code to share with you guys, Atlantic Built. You enter that in checkout and you'll save 10% off your entire order. I got all my struts, my tires from those guys. They were here within a couple days. Couldn't ask for better service. So northern4wd.com, discount code Atlantic Built at checkout will save you 10% off your whole order. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys have a great day. Catch you in the next one.